Hello, it's a quick Chunel update, a quick one. This is an example, I'm not sure what to do with this. It's an example of what you shouldn't say to someone, and if I've said it in the past, I apologise. You could go and troll through all my internet history and see if I've done it, but you shouldn't make jokes about people having strokes. Or heart attacks. Well, people do it all the time. It's like that sort of thing. Oh, hey, you nearly gave me a heart attack. You know. So I suppose, yeah, it's probably something. I think it's something you shouldn't. It's not very. It's not appropriate to make jokes about these matters, and I suppose the reason, maybe it's because I've been told I'm at risk of a stroke, so, but I'm at risk of a stroke because of my age, I'm that age, and I have particular complications that makes it even more at risk, makes me more at risk, and I've met people, I go to that group, there's a lady who had a stroke, and her life has been really, it's not been ruined, but it's, really, really seriously affected by the stroke that she had. So don't joke about strokes, So mate, if you had a stroke, you should really dial 999, not post a video. Ha ha ha. So that's not actually funny, right? So I like humour and everything. I like funny stuff, but I don't think this is appropriate. I think. So that's like an ableist type joke. And there is people. I know that people do laugh at other people. We all do, right? And we all do that, and it's part of humour. But to me, this is so. It's a weird thing where they seem to think that there's a bike in a bike lane, yay! They seem to think that they've got it's their duty to inform me that I'm an embarrassment, but they're not. They're really basing me on what their sort of needs are, or what they. It's a weird. Right, so I don't want to sit here moaning about everything, but there is somebody pointed out to me in one of my videos that it was a perfect description of ADHD. What he's listening to me, and I actually have got an NHS diagnosis of ADHD, but at the same time, I don't really want to make a big thing about that. I think we should stop going on about all that shit, right? So I'm just saying that I did get an NHS diagnosis of ADHD, but I think ADHD, they should stop diagnosing people with it. I think it's just, it's not really, it's just kind of like the way you are. So if you really want to get into, I think that the problem is an expectation of normality, and what's actually happened in Western civilization is we've went from rigid Presbyterian expectations, full circle, back to the same expectations under green communism. So you mustn't drive too fast, you mustn't park on pavements, you mustn't burn wood, tut, pointy finger. Yeah, you mustn't fly on holiday, you mustn't own more than one car, all that sort of communist shit, right? So what exactly that got to do with it, I don't know, I've lost my train of thought. About persecution of each person. We're being persecuted. So what the fuck's that got to do with strokes? I don't know, I fucking forgot. ADHD, right. The explanation for sometimes, bearing in mind these videos that I do, I'm driving on my own, there's nobody else in the car, and I'm talking, so you might be coming up traffic lights or something. Bear in mind, I'm maybe thinking about driving, and that's why you'll find me pausing or maybe changing, it'll go quiet or something. I think everybody would do that. It's because you're maybe looking at the traffic lights or you're thinking about plus I have that definition of ADHD, so my mind does jump from subject to subject to subject to subject, and that's just kind of like how it works, and that's it was a very positive thing. The guy pointed out. We'll get off comments. Let's Let's see if we can find it. It was brilliant. This is an ADHD video then. Where is it? Where is it? I know that I do invite narcissistic comments. It's partly my own fault for some of the sort of, like that one there was a cracker. You know, some of the 5,290 subscribers must have a very low entertainment threshold. So that's a sort of relatively intelligent person. I'd say a man, but full of narcissism and resentment. He's resentful. He resents my Granada. He resents my subscribers, and he's getting it out there. And he can go and write it without any comeback. You know. 10 minutes of my life. I should have planned this better. I can't fucking find the comment. Oh dear. Granadas. Right. Where is it? Where is the bloody comment? There's no really point in going into a negative sort of all the cycling videos. Okay, it causes see that was a long wait for a very confused thought to complete, which then didn't. But bear in mind, these are clips. They're clips of that. I personally think that's what makes them kind of unusual. They're clips. They are clips. Oh God. Right, okay, I can't fucking find it. They are clips, so you're going off on a tangent here. You're supposed to be talking about ADHD, right? And it's just you are getting more comments than you thought you were getting. I don't know where the fuck it is. I'm so confused. Garlic. We've got everything here. We're talking about garlic, numpties, cyclists. So it depends what happens. It's part of a thermoscientific. Right, here we go. Here it is. This is best video representation of ADHD that has ever existed. Great points made as well. I will be back for more of this. So I said, in what way exactly? Thanks for observation. Comment what, because I wasn't criticising. I was just asking what you meant, Michael. The stream of consciousness from Tinder to narcissism to the Almira. He means the Nissan Almira. To dramatic brawling murder to the new drain and Banana Man's wheels. I enjoyed it. So he's right. So that's ADHD. Yeah, it's like so. It's not. I'm not. It's just the way my mind works, right? There's a lot of. I had a load of problems at school. I had a lot of problems with my parents. I had a lot of problems establishing myself as a human being, and it was a bit of a disaster, to be honest. And you know, I was definitely went down a lot of the wrong paths, and I didn't have the appropriate guidance from my parents and my siblings. They're useless because they weren't really giving a fuck about MD apart from themselves. But so a lot of it is there's a lot of regret about it. I should have went right into art. I should have been put into art, and my dad failed with that, and I think that's a fact. He was too busy offshore. My mother was mentally ill. My mother was genetically mentally ill, but I'm the only one that sort of steps up and says that, because everybody else would rather just ignore it and don't give a shit. I think that's why a lot of them really don't. I'm the sort of scapegoat of the family. I think it's because, one, I look exactly like her, and I'm that sort of elephant in the room that they don't want to know, because they don't really want to discuss these things because it would involve a bit of honest insight, and they're not up for that. Certainly my brother isn't, and my sister isn't capable, because she's like next door a retard. So so this comment has started me off in some weird fucking thing, right? So that maybe does explain ADHD, right? So I've started off, and then I'll end up talking about my sister, right? Well, so-called sister, she's not even my sister, but never mind. Right, mate, if you had a stroke, you should really dial 999, not post a video. So, that is not funny, right? It's not appropriate. Vengeful Ruby 95. What the 19 subscribers and 3 videos. How to slide with glitch to Mexico. What the fuck? What the fuck is this? What is this? Right, you know, I'm happy for people to enjoy their games and stuff. That's not appropriate. So let's just hide them from the channel. Fuck it. I'm not messing about. The thing is, I could say something to them, and it'll start a kind of. Eck Acres came up there. Watch his videos; they're really good. I don't know why I like watching his videos. I think it's him. I think I just like listening to him. Yeah. It started off. We need to get going here, like, but it did start off. There he is. There. It started off just because I like hiking videos. Obviously, watching Mr. Ballin and that sort of thing, and that's how the algorithms took me to him. For some reason, I enjoy watching it, and I do. And right, so thanks for watching. See how the fire's doing. Oh look, lovely and warm. Thanks for watching. Bye.